So hey guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't seen yous in ages. Haven't seen yous, like it's not like I can actually see yous, but yous know what I mean. Last time I did a video was, let me check actually let me check. So it was, it's gonna play. Don't play, please don't play. Every time I hear my voice I'm like last time I did a video was the 30th of June, holy good fuck. So yeah, my life has changed a lot since then. I decided I do this thing, I know I always say this, that I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll try to get as much videos up as possible, but like, see, to be honest, right, see YouTube, it's like a touch and go subject for me. Like I could go like 6 months without being like bothered to do it, and then there's like times where I just really want to do a video. Like now, for example, like I'm dressed like a tramp right now, like these are my jammies, so don't even fucking judge me. I'm having a lazy day today and I just decided to fucking do a video because I haven't done one in ages. Yeah, so like YouTube is just a touchy subject for me, like as in like I just like sometimes I can be bothered, sometimes I can, and I suppose just decided to take like a couple of months break again, and I think that's just the way I'm always going to be with YouTube unless I make it like a full-time career. But I don't see myself doing that because, to be honest, like I do these videos for some people who actually enjoy them, but I don't feel like many people do enjoy them. I feel like it's hard to get an audience to actually like me, even though I feel like I am quite an outgoing person and likable, but like it's a completely different world online and not everybody's gonna like you, and I think I'm like one of those people who just like much people don't really fucking like. So yeah, since the last time I did a video I was working in Pizza Hut still. I actually, the last video I did it with a guy who worked in Pizza Hut with me. So I left there in August, which is also when I got my results, my GCSE results. So I ended up getting 5 GCSEs. I needed 4 to get into college, so I got into college. 5 GCSEs, I got a B in English, I always try and fucking remember these, I always forget. A B in English, an A in Moving Image Arts, an A in ICT, a C in Art, and an A in Life and Work. So it was 3 A's, a B and a C. I was a bit annoyed not getting an A in my fucking English though, and I was very annoyed that I didn't pass my maths. I found out like 3 weeks after that I was actually like 1 mark off from passing my maths, and now I'm resitting it in tech and it's actually killing me. Like it's absolute bullshit, I don't even want to do it, but if I don't do maths then I get chucked off my course, which it's so fucking stupid. But yeah, that happened. Around that time I left Pizza Hut and went and worked in a bar, and I just left 2 weeks ago. Well, I didn't really leave. I personally felt that I got pushed out of my job because of a manager who treated me like shit and treats others like shit. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into it because it wasn't acknowledged that he does it. So yeah, I'm not even going to get into it because it just makes me angry. But anyway, I started college tech in September. I'm doing my level 3 diploma in performing arts. So I do that for 2 years, and basically like it's hard to get a routine because it's not like school whatsoever. Like it's so much more like chilled, but there is loads of work. Like I don't have any exams for my course, but I have like loads of courseworks and performances to do. So like I have a performance in 3 weeks and I've had like courseworks and like presentations already, and sorry, I keep coughing, I'm actually still sick, I'll get on to that topic as well. Yeah, so I have all that to do. That is a 2-year course, so if I pass all the modules this year then I'll get in next year, but if I don't then obviously that's me fucking gone. But I hope I will get in because I've been doing very well, and I did an assignment which was a presentation like 3 weeks ago, and you get your results like 3 weeks after you've done it, and that was my first ever assignment, but like you have three separate units. So you have like a voice teacher, a movements teacher, and like an acting tutor teacher thing. And for the voice, like you had to do a presentation on like maintaining a healthy voice and all this blah 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 blah. I ended up getting 2 distinctions, and holy good fuck, I am buzzing. I only found out on Monday. Yeah, she said that I could potentially get a distinction overall in the voice unit, because like, you know, wait, it's just like school, like you have different units to get the A level. Like there's different, like I think there's like 14 units or something in the whole 2 years, something like that. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. Happy bunny. I'm just trying to work my ass off at the minute to try and get the grades. But like it's hard to get a routine, because Mondays I'm in 12 to 3, Tuesdays I'm in 9 to 12, then Wednesdays are my day off, then Thursdays I'm in 9 to half 4, and then Fridays I'm in 9 to 4. So like Thursday and Fridays are really shit. Like usually it's like Thursday and Fridays, it's like it's coming up to the weekend, or it is the weekend, and you're like yes, 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 and now like it's like fucking kill me. But yeah, amongst all that and technically leaving but losing my job, I have been sick. So I've had like a cold chest infection thing. My nose hasn't stopped bleeding. The doctor tried to fucking take my blood. Like she was like, oh yeah, like can I take your blood, because like your nose shouldn't be bleeding, it's been bleeding for like 4 weeks. And I went to see her and she was like, yeah, so like I'm gonna have to take your blood. And I was like, no. Like get away from me. Like I do not like needles. Like they fucking scare the shit out of me. I don't know what it is. They just and then the blood I just, no, I can't hack it. It's fucking minging. So that still hasn't gone away, but it is winter. So like every time I try and get better, like I've been on antibiotics but they're not fucking working, like just like everything else in my life. Like just add to my list of problems. I feel like with winter, like the air like makes you even more sick, because it's really cold and damp and the bacteria just keeps on producing like the bad bacteria, so it's like overcoming the good bacteria. So I don't think I'll get like well again till February, which is really fucking shit. But yeah, I also haven't been feeling myself mentally. Basically I've been going through a really bad depression stage at the minute. And like I got depression when my granddad died of cancer. I put a video up just explaining, I think it was like 2 years ago, something like that, near 2 years ago, just about why I hadn't did a video or something, or just explaining about my granddad. I don't know what it was, but I think I did say on this channel that my granddad did die of cancer, and I was really close to them, and like I was there when he died and stuff. And from that, like just that whole process of him having cancer and like being so close with him, like my family as a whole being close together, and then losing someone, I think it sort of just triggers something in my brain, and like I just got really bad depression. And since then it hasn't gone away, but I can't necessarily say that my depression is like, oh yeah, like every day I still wake up going, oh my god, this is fucking shit because my granddad's not here, because that's obviously I miss my granddad a lot, but like that's not like the main cause of my depression. Like it came about during that process of him dying, but I can't necessarily say that that's the reason. It's hard to explain. Like depression is just a fucked up thing. Like I could have a really good day and a really bad day, and I've been on medication for fucking near 2 years now, and then I decided to go off my tablets 2 weeks ago, and because I've tried to do it before, and usually I go on like a massive fucking downer, because see, going on like antidepressants, like you can have a heart attack, like you actually can, because like something about fucking the chemical imbalance, getting the chemical balancing and all that fucking shite, like you can actually have a heart attack because of it. Don't know why, I don't know, but anyway, If you try and go off them as well, you can also have a heart attack. Like if you're taking them for such a long period of time and then like boom, off them, you can have a heart attack as well. But I decided to just go off them 2 weeks ago. I was sort of like, it's so much effort taking them to me. Like it's trying to remember to take them, and like my skin and stuff. Like I was on like acne tablets as well, so I had to take like acne tablets and depression tablets every fucking morning, and it was just really annoying because if I was in a rush out the door, I'd be like, oh yeah, I have to take my tablets today. And don't get me wrong, the antidepressants did help me, but and when I went off them, like when I went off them 2 weeks ago, like I just hit like a really bad downer, like really bad, like I ended up like someone shouted at me and I ended up crying. I never do that. Like I'm a really hard person to make to cry, if you get what I mean. Like it was just like really bad. Like things weren't going well in that job, and then like I just didn't want to go to tech. I just was really fragile. I was a fragile state of mind, and 2 weeks on now, I do feel a lot better. Like I feel like I've sort of come back to myself, like the way I was when I was on the tablets, but this time I'm actually coping like myself without any medication whatsoever. But don't get me wrong, there's days where I literally am sort of like why the fuck am I here? Like what's my purpose? Like this is just absolute fucking bullshit. Like I don't want to be here whatsoever. Like what the fuck? Like why am I even doing all this? Why am I going to tech? Like why do I have to eat? Why do I have to drink? Like I don't get it. Like that's my mindset. Like I sort of shut everything out. Like I go in my own fucking like box, and like it's just full of like darkness basically. And there is days like that still, and I still can't figure out what is triggering it, but I feel like I'm just going to have it for the rest of my life. And some people are like that, and there's nothing wrong with it, because people do have depression and have had depression for years, and they could be sitting right now in their 60 and they still have to take tablets and whatever. But that's okay, because everybody's life is different, and that's maybe just the path that you're on. Like I also suffer from anxiety. Like my anxiety is so bad. Like people, like some people have it worse, but like mine's can. I feel like my depression and anxiety mixes sometimes, and that makes my wood makes my mood even worse. But yeah, like I sort of came around again, so I'm just sort of trying to persevere. I'm doing all my tech work. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like just taking my time, even though my head's still with me. Like if I get like work and stuff, like I have to like rush, like I can't focus on one thing. Like I would stress out when I'm given like tech work and stuff like that, because my mind would be like trying to focus on one thing but being like, oh my god, like I still have all this other work to do. Like what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like I'm gonna have to get this done and this done and this done by like fucking 4 days time. But I don't, like I shouldn't be like that. Like everybody else in my tech course, like, oh yeah, like I'll just do it tomorrow or something, and I'm like, no, I have to get this done tonight. Like you should be doing this tonight. And like I shout at other people for not doing their work, which is fucking stupid because it's not my life. But you know, it's not that I'm trying to be a dickhead, but I'm trying to look out for people's education and I want them to pass. Like I want my friends to pass. Yeah, they all just get annoyed at me because I just moan and have a go at them about not doing the work. Yeah, I've met new friends, obviously through tech. I'm still talking to my pals that I've been growing up with and stuff, and one of my friends that I was best mates with the whole way through high school, I'm still really close with him. And even though we don't always talk, we're still like, it's like when we meet up again, we're like, oh yeah, like what's happening? Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's just the same. We could like not see each other for 3 months and then meet up and like nothing's changed. Like it's not awkward, it's not anything. Like it's just the same that it's always been. And I prefer it that way. Yeah, what else is there? Well, I moved. This is my new room. So my old room was in there. I think I recorded 2-3 videos in there, but it was like up against the side wall and it was just a white wall. because it was like a small room with bunk beds and stuff. But my brother moved out in July, and then I got this room, so now I can record in it because there's loads of space. I think I'll do a room tour if I do another YouTube video within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I will. What else is there? Oh yes, for my moving image, I'm going to put it in this video because I asked my teacher in June when I like left, miss, could I like put this video up on YouTube, like my film, because basically in moving image in GCSE you have to make a film and it has to be your own idea. You have to create a shot list, all that shit. Like you have to create you have to create a shot list, have to get costumes sorted, FX, all that fucking shit. And she was like, no, like you're not allowed to put it anywhere because it's getting sent off. Put it up on the internet like after August. So I was like, oh fuck's sake, like that's a whole summer. I wanted to show the yous like straight away. So basically I did a movie. Now I didn't copy anybody's idea. Full rights are fucking mine, bitches, so back the fuck off. Don't even try and say I copied, because I didn't. Like I didn't copy anyone, my ideas, because I'm fucking smart. Well, my brother sort of helped me, but it was mainly my idea. Basically I did a video, and it was a film, and it was a horror film. It's only like 2 minutes 30 or whatever. And it was about a mental health sufferer who kidnapped this girl who he was like obsessed with, and like he thought there was gonna like, he like basically tied her up and stuff and kept her captive and thought there was something gonna happen between them, like they were gonna fall in love, but like nah, she wasn't for having it. And like he like tried to bring her like chocolates and flowers and all that shit, still wasn't having it, made her dance and all, and then like she attacked him and like she ran for the door, and that's when he ran after her and like fucking tripped her up and banged her head repeatedly off the ground and like dragged her basically away. And like it just ends with a big plot twist like across saying my wife. So basically he was like that obsessed with her that he thought like it was his wife. Like it's fucking weird. Like it was a fucked up scenario, but yeah, I thought it was a really good plot, like just to do a plot twist, and it's like, haha, this is actually my wife. You could say it was actually his wife, and you could say like he just kidnapped her, like as in he just kept her captive in the house and didn't let her do anything. But I thought it was more interesting to make it like a random girl, and then like he's so obsessed that he actually did do a cross, like wrote on the cross in the end that it was his wife, even though it wasn't. It was just a fucking random girl that he picked up out of the street. But anyway, I'll insert that now.
I'm begging you, I will not say anything, just let me go.
I've also started driving lessons. Holy good fuck. So I've had about 5, 6 lessons now, and I felt like I was doing very well. And then I wore a high platform shoe, like as in, you know, by like some Nike shoes or like have those like air bubble things, like it's a higher platform than just like flat, like it's sort of like goes up and there's like an air bubble like here. Well, I decided to wear them today because like Wednesdays are usually my lesson days, and holy good fuck, I near killed the driving instructor. Like, I'm not over exaggerating, like I'm being dead serious. Like, I know I'm a fucking dramatic like fucker, but I'm being serious. Like, basically those shoes didn't give me any fucking justice. I literally could have gurned, like I was ready for gurning because I could hardly feel the pedals. And like I didn't realize that like when I tried to press the pedal in, I was pressing it in too hard, so then I was zooming up the fucking road and then I tried to hit the brake and went right down. And this was like in the middle of fucking flowing traffic. And like my driving instructor was like, right Tyler, like stop. Like I was like, I know, I'm really sorry, it's these shoes, like I'm not even joking, like I shouldn't even wear them in the first place. And I know for next week not to wear them because I don't want to die yet. But yeah, like I braked like hard, like in the middle of traffic, and like cars are crashing into the back of me. And then like I always do this thing, right? I'm driving on the road, so I'm like, you know, just driving, and like he's always like keep to the left, but I don't know what it is. I have this phobia, so I can't go like right to the left, like I can't keep like right to the left because I'm always afraid in case I like crash into the curb, and it really really scares me. Like it gets my anxiety sky high. And then like I was going too fast and too slow, and it literally was those shoes. Like, you know why Dorothy in fucking Wizard of Oz has those like diamond slippers? That's fucking good luck. Well, these were my diamond slippers, but instead of being diamond, they were fucking rock.
What? What the fuck?
Because they were just bad luck. And I actually like got out of the car and all at the end of it, and I was like, I actually like just want to go home. Well, this is what I said in the inside of myself. I didn't want to say that out loud because it's like, show no weakness. But like I literally, my anxiety was sky high, and then my driving instructor was like telling me things, and like I was just paying attention. Like it was like I was focusing on the road, but like also like my brain was like I'm just like screaming, and like I was like, oh my god, like what am I supposed to do here? Like I'm in traffic, I'm actually gonna just crash, and like this is just terrible. But I feel like it's a learning curve, and I will get over it. But apart from that, like today was my worst driving lesson. Like the rest of them have been absolutely amazing. I feel like I've been really progressing. I did the same thing last week. Like I drove to the same place today that I did last week, and last week there was no problems whatsoever. I was absolutely fine. It was those fucking shoes, and that's why I'm pointing down there, because they're down there. Those fucking shoes, just never again. Never fucking again. Just don't trust shoes. Like I understand, like I turned around to my driving instructor and I was like, I understand now why women can't wear like high heels and shit when they're fucking driving, or high platform shoes, because holy good fuck, it's so dangerous. Like oh, my love life is fucked. I actually have so many life issues. Like, do you hear what I'm saying right now? I'm pretty sure there's so many life issues, like mental health, sickness, fucking up my driving lessons, stressing out over tech work, like being unemployed because of arsehole managers who get away with things, and fucking like I don't know anymore. Like I give up. Like my love life, like what? Not my love life. So I've been talking to people and talking to people and talking to people as usual, as Tyler always does. And then like, but this time I was talking to this guy for 3 weeks, and I don't know, I didn't meet up with him. I FaceTimed him a couple of times. I was meant to meet up with him, but we were both so busy. Like we were both to blame for the situation, and I don't know what's going to happen now because I stopped talking to him, but I don't know what's happening. It's really confusing, and I didn't feel like I had feelings for him, but I don't know now. It's really confusing. My head is just a massive ball of fuck. Like it's just a ball of fuck. That's what it is. It's a ball of head fuck. So like someone just threw a ball at my head, and like the fuck transferred from the ball to my head, and now my head is a head fuck. Haha, get it? It's a really fucking shit joke. Halloween was fucking good. Basically everybody's seen it, you've all seen it, you've seen fucking it, don't even lie. I don't know if I liked it. Like, I hate clowns, they petrify me. And the reason is, it's because I stayed at my auntie's when I was younger, and I swear to fuck, like, I could gurn, like, I could feel the fucking tears coming. I stayed in my auntie's when I was younger, and there was always this clown sitting on the window ledge, and like, it was the creepiest thing. It just was like, and I like had the scary makeup and stuff, and it just really scared me. And yeah, and then like one night I was just staying in her house, and it was really bad, like thunder and lightning and rain, and like the thunder fucking hit off the window, and like I bounced up and it hit off the window again, and it's like, it just kept on hitting the window, but like the clown was on the window ledge, and it just like made like the clown look even more scarier. And ever since then I've been scared of clowns. So anyway, getting back to it, I thought it was okay. So I thought that it could have been scarier. The only bit, I didn't really find it scary. Like, I did at the start when he was like, "Hey Georgie," like, do you know what I mean? It was scary when he first appeared, and then it was sort of like, nah, I'm over it. The scariest part was like the bit where there was like mannequins in the room, and all the wee kids go in, they're like, ah, do you know what I mean? Like, it was fucking petrifying. I think I'm more scared of like plastic dolls than I am fucking like real life dolls. But anyway, Halloween, I got absolutely fucked out of my head, like drunk. I dressed up and stuff. I'll put the picture in here. I dressed as a clown, as you can see. It was really cool. Like, I decided to go like black and white with like blood and shit. My friend Amy, I'm gonna give her a wee shout out. My friend Amy did the makeup for me, because I tried to do it and it didn't work out. Okay guys, it didn't work out. So she did it, and it looked absolutely fucking amazing, and you can't even say it didn't. And I went to the party and everything. It was really good. We fucking bopped it out to High School Musical and everything, as you do when you're pissed. But that was a messy night, because I ended up trying to like play fight my friend in the kitchen of this house party. It was a concrete floor, fucking slipped on my hoop, straight onto my back, and I swear to fuck, it was aching. I thought I was going to have to go to NE, but then my best friend, love my best friend, one of my best friends at least, this one just always seems to fucking help me out when I'm drunk and be there when I have life issues the most. She I was like, I'm gonna be sick, and she's like, Tyler, do not be sick. So I decided to sit down her knee, and I started being like, and she like grabbed a cup, and I just poked into the cup, and bless her, she sat there for about 5 minutes holding the fucking cup while I poked into it. And all I remember her saying at the end of it was, "A sick feels warm." I was like, oh my god, what the fuck. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, I went to McDonald's. As you do, everybody loves an old McDonald's after a drunken night out. Although I've got to say, see, when you're drunk and you get a cheeseburger, holy good fuck, it tastes like rubber. Not even joking. Then I got, was it a Coke or a strawberry milkshake, whatever it was, and I decided to go try lean on a fucking bush. Who tries to lean on a bush? And I fell straight backwards into it like this, with the Coke high up in the air. But I saved the Coke, I just didn't see it myself. I ended up like cutting my hand and stuff. But you know, shit happens, and you just have to live life in the moment. Although it's really annoying me at the minute, because like some of my friends are going out like the nightclubs and shit, and I can't get in because I'm only 17. Oh yeah, that's another thing, I turned 17 in October. I'll get onto that as well. I can't go out anywhere because I have no ID, and like they're really strict, like they won't let me in with a fake ID, and it really annoys me because I still have 11 months to wait until I can actually go out, and for now I'm just going to be sitting in my house fucking drinking, fucking just having me time listening to Beyonce. Yeah, I turned 17. I had a nice wee dinner and stuff with my tech friends and my friends that I've been in touch with like all my life, and like school friends and shit. and it was really lovely. And then I had a wee drink, and that was it really. 17 wasn't really, not really fussed. I'm just really looking forward to my 18th, just because I feel like there's more chances to like go out. Yeah, there's been a lot of moments in these past couple of months, like that, you know, those, no way everybody has that Melted album, for those melted days, aka depression days, or just melted days. I've had loads of those days as well, listening to my Adele songs. I had like an Adele helped me through my mental breakdown during my bad depression stage a couple weeks ago. I basically just like lay in the bath and turned all the lights off and put candles on and listened to like Adele, and I'm not even joking, it really helps your mental state. Although she is quite depressing sometimes, or all the time, but you know, it's a good, her songs are really good for reflecting on your life decisions. Yeah, that's the best I can say about that. But yeah, apart from that, I am good. I am just trying to get through life, just doing the best that I can to get where I want to be. I'm enjoying college. I was happy with my GCSE results. I'm happy with my driving lessons, sort of, at the minute. I still have my friends. I've made new friends. Christmas is coming up. And yeah, just wanted to give you an update since I've been like sort of MIA for the past fucking 5 months. But yeah, join me next time for another wee video. Remember to always like and subscribe, because like who the fuck wouldn't want to subscribe to me? Ha! Jokes. No one fucking would. I will see you next time. Bye guys.